Does a rabbit really need a friend? Is the companionship of humans enough? Will my rabbit not like me anymore if she gets a rabbit friend? Cinnamon Bun was single for more than 4 years. I knew she was happy. We spent plenty of time together, so I don't think she was very lonely. For a long time, though, I wondered if she wanted a friend of her kind. In general, rabbits are happier in pairs than when they're single. The companionship of another rabbit can prevent depression, help minimize boredom, and lessen troublemaking behaviors. Then again, Moody is a natural troublemaker, even with Cinnamon Bun. The ancestors of domestic rabbits are European wild rabbits. These rabbits live in a community or underground warren, which means they live in groups. For that reason, rabbits are very social animals. Lack of socialization can lead to depression and problematic behaviors. As long as a rabbit gets plenty of human interaction, it should be okay to have only one rabbit. However, as much as humans enjoy companionship of animals, we still crave for the companionship of our own kind at the end of the day. And I think it's the same in many different animals, including rabbits. When we bought our house, I decided to take a chance and see if Cinnamon Bun would accept another rabbit. Moving into a house was good timing because bonding rabbits require a neutral area, somewhere neither rabbit is familiar with, due to their territorial nature. Bonding rabbits is way harder than bonding dogs, in my experience. Right before we adopted Morty, I got a dog for my dog. They were unsure about each other for a day or two. Then they became best friends a few days later. That's often not the case in rabbits. Their territorial nature can lead to fights and injuries if you're not careful during bonding. If you decide to get a friend for your bunny, just make sure that they're both spayed or neutered. Otherwise, you can end up with hundreds in no time. Spay or neuter surgery can get expensive. Morty was already neutered at the shelter when we got him. That's one of the reasons why I recommend adopting rabbits from shelters. Some rabbits take months to fully bond, or maybe they just never bond. A lot of shelters have a 30-day return policy in case it doesn't work out. Bonding Cinnamon Bun and Morty actually went smoother than I had anticipated. It wasn't easy, but they fully bonded within a week. It was basically love at first sight for Morty, which seems to be rare. I put them in a small cardboard box, and in 20 minutes or so, Morty was grooming Cinnamon Bun. Maybe because Morty was housed in an individual cage at the shelter, he was possibly desperate for companionship. He did attempt dominance, but they eventually reached some kind of agreement. I'm so glad Cinnamon Bun allowed him to stay. I really didn't want to return him to the shelter after seeing how happy he was during his first playtime. Is human companionship enough? I believe that it can be, as Cinnamon Bun used to live happily as a single rabbit. However, after seeing her and Morty live together, I have to say that there are things only another rabbit can provide, even if humans try so hard to fill in as another rabbit. I can't stay with her 24 hours a day. When both the other human and I are not home, she was left alone. I can't possibly fit in a little box and eat hay with her. I can't fit in a small space to nap in the middle of the day or sleep in the bunny bed together. Just look how happy Cinnamon Bun looks, sleeping in the bunny bed with Morty. He's probably the best gift I could ever give to her. Along with bonding rabbits being difficult, adding another rabbit means added costs for food, vet care, and toys. You also need a larger living space for them. For these reasons, getting another rabbit is not possible for everyone. Just do your best to keep your bunny happy and healthy, and I'm sure your bunny will appreciate it. Will my rabbit not like me anymore if she gets a rabbit friend? It depends on the individual rabbit, but I did see some changes in Cinnamon Bun. She prefers Morty's grooming over human petting. She used to require hours of petting every day, but now she only wants a small amount of human petting in one sitting. She still loves being petted though. She also prefers to stay close to Morty rather than me, except around mealtime. Then she stays in the kitchen with me. I don't think our relationship as a whole has changed, and she likes and trusts me and the other human as much as she did before we got Morty. After living with a bonded pair for a few years, my next question is, are two rabbits enough? Should I get a third rabbit so when one of them goes to heaven, the other one won't be alone? In some cases, the bond between a pair of bonded rabbits breaks when adding another rabbit. I really don't want that to happen to Cinnamon Bun and Morty, so I don't think I'll be embarking on that adventure at this point. How many bunnies do you have? Was it hard to bond them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.